You better come on in. You better come on in.
Hey.
Ooh, I'm a little hot. All right, let's get I'm gonna post this to YouTube for everybody who's gonna be. I'm gonna share it on my YouTube page. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I want this to.
How is everybody doing this evening, man? We'll give y'all some time to come on in. I know we kind of late, but you know, like I said, it's the first day. It's the first day of my adventure, so I'm just now rolling into the crib. Matter of fact, you know, it needs to share a little bit. Then we're gonna get on here.
Yeah, we're gonna share it to the different platforms and everything.
That's right. Instagram, where we give it to you bluntly.
Okay, let's see here. We got that popping off. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it on Bobby's page. I'm gonna put it on your page, Bobby.
All right, family, we are live on GNJ.Media.
Say what, Bobby? You got speak up.
I can't put my phone on.
We might open up the black.
Okay. I can still put it on here. Okay. All right, y'all. So I hope y'all had a good week. I'm starting a new semester this week, and I am like, shit. This shit's kicking my mother chucking. But I might have to. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. I don't know, man. It's this school stuff. Trying to tell you, I do it for the people. Y'all come on in because we about to do the darn thing. And whatever y'all want to talk about, the lines is going to be open. The chat is open. So, you know, come on in with us and stuff like that. I sure is hungry. Oh, Lord, I need to get it together. So anyway, you know, stuff is still...
before you get started there, Mama Navita.
Yeah, go on with it.
I just want to tell everybody out there, all you soul searchers, that if you're looking for Blunt Talk, we are here. And again, we have to remind y'all to please donate. Donate. You know, because we need funds just like Columbia Gas.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we give back and we do it with the children, with the youth, you know.
Got to. We build it on an everyday basis. We ain't playing with this. We real with it, and you know. And I want to thank Illumina for reminding us, because sometimes we get so caught up into trying to get the stuff out that we kind of forget. You know what I'm saying? That we have to. If we don't ask, y'all. You know,
closed mouths don't get fed. You did.
So we just need y'all to go into GNJ.Media support. Do we have that right?
Yeah, GNJ.Media.support.
GNJ.Media support.
And if you want to support Blunt Talk directly, you go to Navita.GNJ.Media, and when you subscribe, that money goes straight to Blunt Talk.
And you can also, you know, increase anytime you like to. You know, you don't have to keep the same amount that you started off with, because we're gonna have before long we're gonna have a blue ribbon. Whoever donate the highest amount may get a little something, you know, somewhere. You know, we don't know what yet, but now, you know. Part
of the benefit is that they do. Like, for example, we doing Proverbs of the Day. I get in contact with everybody to try to let them know when we stream. As a matter of fact, I'm going to step back for a second so that I could go and let all of those that are supporters know that we're streaming, because I came in late, so I wasn't able to set up my computer. So I'm going to go on and let the family know that we up here doing our damn thing. I feel bad.
What you feel
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, because we're going to...
No, it ain't the page. It's on Gum. It's on Gumroad. I gotta get you caught up with the other stuff, so you ain't gonna be able to do Gumroad right now.
Yeah, we're gonna have like a little blue ribbon thing, like they do for the horses at the Toyota Downs and all of them kind of things. You know what I'm saying?
Not the horses.
Well, yeah, the horses. I mean, not the horses, but that show, that thing that they do. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Blue ribbon is the winners. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. You on the winning team over here.
Shit. All right. So just keep that in mind. GNJ.Media support. Do I have that correct?
Yes, sir. GNJ.Media support.
GNJ.Media support. I'm hoping that you guys out there and you girls out there, women out there, are writing that down so that when we leave the air, we'll say it again at the end of the show, so that you'll be able to do it right before we get off. You can get off.
Hey, Tanya El-Kafari. Shout out to Tanya El-Kafari. You know what? I meant to call you, sis. I've been so boggled down with this new semester. But what you doing?
You don't want to talk. Finish talking.
You ain't the boss of me.
Yeah.
But anyway, anybody got anything they want to talk about that's going on in their week this week? Anything in the news? Whatever you want to talk about. This air conditioner be messing with my nose.
Well, one of the things I wanted to hit on, because we kind of hit on it last week, because one of the issues that we're having, because I got this on, because I sent you a link. When I be sending links out, you need to send it out to the whole Blunt Talk crew so some of us can see it. So it's a brother by the name of, he got a show called Whatever Happened to Common Sense.
Okay.
And he came on talking about our boy Brother Polite.
Okay.
And the conscious movement. And he say, call me a coon. I'm a coon or whatever. I like being a coon, blah, blah, blah. I like cool, whatever. I mean, whatever you are, you do. Be the best that you can, right?
Okay, if you're going to be a coon, be the best motherfucking coon there is.
But he said, there's something wrong with you conscious people.
A coon?
Oh, shit. I thought he talking about a cougar.
No,
I thought he talking about a cougar.
Okay.
No, we talking about a coon. They both growl.
Okay,
but
the coon. Oh, I get you.
But he said, what is up with you conscious people and following leadership that has a habit of messing with girls that are too young? And he went through a whole list.
Okay, give me some of these motherfuckers, because I don't know.
All right, cool. Elijah Muhammad.
Okay.
He threw him up. Africa Bambaataa, he's part of the, supposedly part of the culture.
Yeah.
Dr. York. Now we got Brother Polite, and Lord knows, Yahweh Ben Yahweh.
What's that motherfucking Nature Boy?
See, all these are people.
Even though I don't know if he's been with young girls, but he's done some
very inappropriate shit
with women,
and they justify it with this conscious bibble babble that these motherfuckers be spilling up out their mouth, right? Supposedly conscious, they so deep and spiritual and shit, they could justify having sex with a teenager. You know what I'm saying? And some of us become so mesmerized by these motherfuckers that we will get up and we will fight for their right to sleep with our daughters. Because that's basically what they're doing with our babies. Not our daughters, because I got grown daughters. To sleep with our babies. You know what I'm saying? So now, what's going on in the conscious community where we allow shit like this to exist in our borders? We don't throw motherfuckers out. Motherfuckers don't get canceled. These motherfuckers still making money. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of times, like in Dr. York's case, a lot of the people who still follow Dr. York don't feel like he did what they said. Though I don't agree. I watched a lot of interviews, and I watched the interview with the main young lady, and she later recanted her statement, but she did a partial recant. She didn't say the motherfucker didn't mess with her. She just said she was a willing participant. But she still was underage.
But see,
very much underage.
See, how willing of a participant can you be as a minor? Because one of the things that you brought up, maybe we need to talk about when is it okay for women to really be able to say, yes, I want to. You know what I'm saying? Do you really understand what's going on? Do you understand the consequences? You know what I'm saying? How old is too old or too young to have a relationship? What's the age gap that's too big that we...
I think if you're in your 40s and you dating teenage girls, that's a problem. Now, if you're in your 20s...
How about 30s?
I think that's an issue. Because I know I had a boyfriend 20-something when I was in high school. He was in college. And a lot of us dated college guys. And I didn't look at it as a predatory situation.
You weren't supposed to. You was the
but
prey,
I don't
nigga.
think that at 20-something, because boys mature much later than girls.
That's bullshit. See, that's some of that bullshit we beat that. There you go. Sprinkle some more. Can I have some more bullshit on my problem?
So you think there's something wrong with somebody being 17 and their boyfriend is 24 or 23 in college? Do you just say yes or no? Okay, go ahead, Lumala.
Oh,
go ahead, because he's gonna just laugh.
I guess my thing is this here. You know,
like I gotta think back. Was I fucking with somebody?
People like to talk.
But that's wrong.
People like to talk about the conscious community when quote unquote so-called conscious people are doing unconscious stuff.
Okay.
Now, I believe that. You know, if you think that's part of the conscious community, then you need to drop that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because conscious people don't do unconscious stuff.
Stop.
Like that.
Stop.
Like that.
Stop.
You know what I'm saying?
See, because that's part of the problem, right? See, because now we can remove motherfuckers that at one point in time we might have been. We don't never really deal with the conversation, and it ain't just. I ain't talking about other people. I'm talking about myself as well. Because it's like, you know, it's like, all right, cool. That motherfucker really was he conscious, but he was doing some unconscious shit. So that means that he didn't belong to us. But at one point in time, when the motherfucker was supposed to be doing something that we consider positive, we accepted the nigga. Where is the point in time where we look at some shit be like, that shit is foul, that shit shouldn't be happening? Nah, nigga, no. And I'm gonna say no to a 24-year-old messing with a 17-year-old that's still in high school.
Well, because I think that because we haven't put no age or nothing on anything.
I got you.
You know, so what is the person supposed to do? Well, what the person's supposed to do is use, you know, some consciousness to describe what you about ready to do. And once you begin to use some consciousness, then you won't react to these little young girls like that. You know what I'm saying?
Dr. Ray Hagen used to say,
you know what I'm saying?
You may be conscious, but are you conscientious? And meaning that are you doing?
Girl, finish your statement.
How you doing?
That's for me too.
How you doing? Shit, that made me lose my train of damn.
Yeah, that's why you got to come on now. You got to learn to control the studio, baby.
So Tanya El-Kafari said, "Now if she's 14 and he's 20, that's not cool." Now this is a thing about that. Like if you go back into two generations,
suppose he's 36 and you 30,
then that's cool.
Well,
if you go back and listen.
14
but a 30 year the age
thing.
Difference may be
the same thing.
No, because the mentality isn't the same at 14 than it is at 30. See, two different mentalities going on there. That's like saying to a motherfucker, hold on a second, don't have two conversations going on at the same time. I'm
talking about the same shit you talking about.
But what I'm talking to, you're talking over top.
Oh, hold on, Pimpin'.
Anyway, so
did she check me?
Oh my God. So it's like saying if somebody is 8 years old and another fucker is 18, the age difference. That's not what it is. You have to take into account the fact that the mentality of the individual at a certain age. At 14 years old, and so there's a 6-year difference, you know what I'm saying? That's a little different to me as opposed to somebody that's 30 and 36. Tanya said you've been checked. I just don't want nobody talking over everybody, so we can make sure everybody understands clearly.
Everybody know I am.
So, you know, I think that's different. But if you go back in like a couple of generations, like I had talked about before, and you look at the the marriage certificates of your great grandparents, almost all, because I have a cousin that's tracing our genealogy and stuff on our family tree. And when I looked at all them birth certificates, most of the girls were still in their teens.
Were they married?
Yes.
Now, family. I want to be specific. Those relationships with teenagers wasn't in a sense predatory. Why? Because the man took responsibility for the woman because she was married. That's a big ass difference.
So if he marries her, it's okay.
I would not. I'm just saying. Because that's a kind of a tough question. So we got a 30-year-old motherfucker that's looking at my 14-year-old daughter, talking about he want to marry her.
You know, maybe
I'm gonna have to bury that.
You won't have. You said it. You gonna have to bury that motherfucker.
See, but now that's different than what a predator is doing. See, because look, the least I could say, the least you could say is that this motherfucker at least wanted to do it somewhat right. He want to marry her, right?
Like it was the norm back then. It was the norm. Tell the truth, Tony. It was the norm.
It was, but
tell the truth, shame the devil, as they used to say.
And I'm gonna say this though, but let me say.
So what was wrong back then, though?
Fucking was norm. Fucking was part of the norm. He could have had sex with a 14-year-old without marrying her. Back then they married them.
So is it okay then if you marry him? Is that what you're saying?
I guess if you marry him, yeah. If you marry him, I can agree with that more.
You have to submit to it. You know what I'm saying?
I agree to that more.
No,
that's righter than you just.
Other than that, you live in. Other than that, you live in.
Go ahead, Bobby. Speak into the microphone.
How you gonna marry a 15-year-old and a 30-something?
You said you were 15 years old when you got married.
No, I think I married when I was 28.
But she met him when she was 15.
Okay, thank God.
And he was 20. And I didn't get married till I got 28 years when I was 28.
Okay. See, so you did all the shit of marriage without being married.
So was you having sex?
He was having sex, Bobby.
He went into the circle.
Bobby.
No, he went.
Bobby.
He went into the circle when he
was 18. Bobby, did y'all rub bodies together? Bobby.
No, I ain't rubbed bodies when I was 15. No, when he went into the circle, I didn't get pregnant until when he got the circle. He was 18.
You don't have to get pregnant every time you do it, Bobby.
No, I didn't have sex with him when I was 15. I'm tell him too much dick.
You gotta say, what'd you say?
I didn't have sex when I was 15 with him.
Oh,
did you have it with somebody else?
No, I had it with nobody else. I don't want to go break my youth.
What about a person who was 16 and messed with somebody that's 20?
I don't see nothing wrong with that personally.
Okay.
My dad.
You were 16.
My dad didn't want me to mess with him.
I was with my boyfriend for 3 years.
And when I got married to him in 28, my mom signed the papers.
Your mom had signed the papers?
No, she went downtown and she was a witness, and my nephew was a witness.
So
you got to speak into the microphone.
My nephew was a witness, and my mom, they was witness for me when I got married at 28.
Okay.
That was good right there. So.
Okay. Well,
I don't think
what's the standard the black community wants to live by? You know what I'm saying? Because this double standard shit is like a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? I
guess we have to get.
We got to figure it out.
A code of conduct regarding that.
We got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
because we got a bunch of different opinions.
There's a lot of friendly dick and pussy going on in our community.
And speaking of friendly dicks and pussy, I just had a scenario with a friend this week, and we've talked about this on the show before. So I want you to give me your opinion. The people in the audience, give me your opinion. If you catch your man,
I ain't got a man,
or your woman, or your man, and they're sexting, y'all know what sexting is.
Yes.
You're in a relationship with somebody, and you look in their phone, and they say into a woman.
Play the game.
I can't look at.
Okay, so what if there's a verbal exchange between your significant other and another person of sexual nature? Is that cheating?
Yeah, that's cheating.
Look.
Okay, go ahead.
You ain't got no business looking in that other person's phone.
I got to agree with him.
For no reason.
Okay.
You got a phone.
Okay,
you ain't looking in yours. You ain't looking in yours.
So, okay, let's just back up off. So what if you pick up your phone and you got a text message from a woman or whomever, or man, they say, this is what your woman sent me. And now you're reading it. It doesn't matter how you got the information, but you got the information that however you received it, that your significant other is talking sexually with other
I wasn't
people.
paying no attention to it.
You wouldn't pay, so that's not cheating to you?
No, I wasn't paying no attention to that. You know what I'm saying?
Even if it was
because if you showed me something
that said
somebody said to you, and then I'm gonna go bring that back to her and say, yeah, this look what this gossip do. Look what Navita told me that you sent to so and so and so.
Well, no, I would not just. It's not going to be me telling her, but it's going to be you showing this. It's going to be her and her what your mate actually said.
Yeah. You know, if
they got a copy of it, like look what she said, and they got the screenshot copy of what she said.
But if she's not there saying it. You see what I'm saying? That could be anybody.
No,
the phone number. Is that what you're saying?
If it matches her phone number, the phone number shows up.
What you doing? What you doing?
No, but somebody else is trying to, like you said.
Tanya said it to a degree is cheating.
It's the same thing.
I'm like this.
Hold on, let Bobby speak into the microphone.
It's the same when I was sitting there and a text message came through.
You better not talk about
I laid my phone down,
and
that person said, "Oh, this person is texting you out of nowhere. How you figured that you ain't messing around?" And he's sitting there saying all this to you. I love you and all that. That's cheating. So you know that's cheating. So
Tim, is that cheating?
Now,
when the person said he does,
this is where for me, because I'm with him, because I don't want nobody looking at my phone. So I'm not checking for hold on. So now somebody send me some stuff. That means that you have slipped on your game and you must go into the penalty box, bitch. How about that?
Is it cheating?
Yeah. And it's stupid. You know what I'm saying? You are doing something that you are not supposed to do. And you have slipped up and you have messed up and now it has entered into our circle. Right? Okay. You should have kept that over in that circle. Not that anything should be going on in that circle, but now it's slipped in here. So yes, we have problems. So we call it cheating. I'm calling it the penalty box. You must sit your ass down for a couple of days. I'm gonna do you like Elijah Muhammad did Malcolm X. You must be silence for 90 days. Give me all this shit.
Well, I don't think it's cheating, but I think it's inappropriate behavior, and like how Tim said,
bitch, get the penalty box.
It must be a penalty for it. It is not cheating, because to me, cheating is when you actually engage with another individual. I think they're sexually, or like going out on dates or what have you. No, not on the phone and shit. No,
I'm just saying on the phone.
Yeah, hold on.
The words on the phone?
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, man.
It's cheating.
Come on, man.
It's cheating. And because I'm more upset about that you got caught slipping.
You
know what I'm saying?
They showed it to you. Somebody showed it to you.
But listen, the reason somebody showed it to me is because you were sloppy about the shit. Because human beings do shit, but please be smart about what you do.
Look, I'm like this here. Look, don't show me. Don't show me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to have to confront you and I ain't see it. See what I'm saying?
But now that pushes them to a more bold stance, because it's like, yo, I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to see nothing. I don't believe nothing. Nobody is telling me. And they just want to get on your nerves. So the only way they literally gonna get you to really recognize anything they doing is actually fucking in your bed. So what you catch.
Deshaun said mentally you can connect with someone. Shout out to Deshaun, by the way, the best fish fryer on the planet. Okay, mentally you can connect with someone. It's an emotional connection being created. So emotional cheating. Okay.
Let's just say what it is. I agree, it's cheating. Look. I just don't. I don't want to see the shit. When you fuck up and I see it, I have a problem.
Yeah, but once you see it, then what?
That's you caught. You cheating because y'all mentally fucking and I could prove it.
You made a mistake.
What happens when you have sex? You exchange fluids, and those fluids are able to create life. What happens when you are exchanging thoughts? You exchange mental fluids. And you create thoughts. Y'all created some shit. Y'all got a whole bunch of pregnant thoughts dark babies floating around this motherfucker, and I'm upset.
Right. Look, that's bullshit, man. We talking.
Kwame said.
Go ahead.
Yes, Kwame said. Let me read. Let me get my glasses.
Your old ass.
I am a conservative brother. Live your life above and beyond reproach. Be righteous in thought, word, and deed. Words get in the way of the heart of the matter. So, did we just
he ain't answered the goddamn question.
So is it cheating though? I say it ain't no. I mean, I guess if y'all want to,
nothing ain't cheating. Nothing ain't cheating. Shit, you know,
he
nothing is cheating.
His philosophy is there's
Nothing
no such thing
is cheating.
cheating. I'm saying you got caught. You was cheating.
Look.
got caught.
You made a mistake. You made a mistake. You know,
no, they did that shit on
Let
purpose.
us finish. Go ahead.
You made a mistake, and if somebody don't volunteer to drop it, then it continues to be more than a fucking mistake. Then, you know, that little shit might take your ass to court, and you might lose everything that you have.
Who, me?
Not you personally, but you know, we as black people, you know what our biggest problem is?
What?
We spend too much goddamn time on little bitty shit.
So that's little bitty shit.
That's little bitty shit.
Catching your woman saying, what if she says, she sends you see it, it's her, got her name on it, her phone number, and she said, you know what?
Until she tell you that she don't want to be bothered no more, then you might as well just kind of like keep on living life. You know what I'm saying?
And so what if it say, you see the message and shit, and it say,
she gonna do some shit to him.
I would love to suck you off.
You're doing, evidently you're gonna be doing it too. You know what I'm saying?
I know the point about you in a relationship. If you're in a relationship being married and they see that text message, that's messed up. But you married and they texting you a message.
Look, they got some motherfuckers. They got some motherfuckers that ain't married till you act like they're married. So what the fuck is that kind of shit?
I mean, no, I'm talking about the marriage relationship for real. I mean, that makes somebody. I mean, being in a relationship, not being in a relationship. When you're in a relationship, with somebody, I'm talking about marriage. It's different from a relationship.
Just don't get caught.
Brother Kwame said, you can call it what you want. Does it serve you, your family, your community, and reflect your nature?
That's very true. I'm saying don't get caught. You get caught as cheating. That's all I'm saying. You caught.
So what if you? But
if I don't know.
No, goddammit. You don't just finish my words for me and
shit.
Yeah,
you know, I'm good. I know a lot of shit, but go ahead.
So what if, you get a text and it's a picture of your mate in the bed with the motherfucker.
Oh, you don't even get the penalty box no more.
Does that end the relationship?
Who said they shit like that to you?
Oh my God, this young man, this is a whole new generation, dog.
Wait. Listen to what I'm saying. Who's saying shit like that to you?
People do it all the time.
Your friend?
No, it'd be the dude that whoever or the chick that they was in bed with.
They want to mess up.
Like for example, I remember a guy I used to date, right?
Don't tell on yourself to do that. Go ahead. I dare you. Don't tell on yourself to do that.
I ain't telling on me.
68 goddamn years old. I ain't never had no shit like that.
That's because you ain't grown. You don't do this shit. So it was like, oh God, I'm cold. It was like, I got a text message. I had the Nextel phone back then. And I got a message from a chick who was like, your man is here with me. And she took a picture of him while he was sleeping.
She get the penalty box. That's me.
And he took so he couldn't lie out of it because he wasn't at home with me. Motherfucker was supposed to be fishing. He was fishing all right.
Yeah, he got that good fish. Got that.
Have you ever had anybody have you ever had that where a woman text you or something before, Bobby, about a man you were seeing? What'd she say? She said,
oh,
you gotta speak up to the microphone.
I had got to me. He was texting him like the dude I was talking to and being in a relationship with him, it was hard. Because he had text me from women every Easter Thursday.
What was that? So give me an example of something they would say that would make you think he was cheating.
Your man out here with me, and I see the man out here with me, and I say, what it is, what it is. You know, if my man out there, if he come, as long as he don't bring her home with him, that's not, you know, bring her home. And you texted me, I don't know who texted me, you texted him, and I'm sitting and listening to the text message. I mean, looking at the text message right here. When you text his phone and stuff, oh, they might text me yesterday. Let me see it. And I had got text messages like that from different.
So do you break up? Is it over with? Is the relationship over with?
Hell no.
Wait. Somebody sends you a picture of your significant other or somebody you in some type of relationship with in bed with somebody else.
Okay.
Or even laying down in the bed that's not yours.
What you trying to say? If somebody send you a text message, a picture of some woman out there coochie, you're talking about some coochie. I mean, you talking about some coochie.
Yeah, that get you
excited. They showing the coochie, the titties, whatever.
Is that cheating?
That's cheating. Look, they got you right there.
Look.
They got you right there, motherfucker. Bobby said they got you.
They got motherfuckers in the club will show you the motherfucking titties.
You can tell the difference between the now, what if? All right, cool. Let's say it's at a club. Let's say your woman went out to a club, and you turn around and you see her post up a picture of her showing her titties online, or her doing some shit inappropriately online. That you gonna ignore that shit too?
You're not going to never ignore anything.
Okay, so it's not cheating.
But check this out. Is it a reason why you should, either break up, call it cheating, call it this, call it
you
that?
Call it whatever.
Just because you dancing in some kind of way, and all of a sudden your goddamn shit came unbuttoning, looking like this. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
All kind of things happen. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit on the damn dance floor. I mean, quit jumping to fucking conclusions.
Man, jumping to conclusions. Yeah. Now you see what's going on. So whether she in the club, you see what's going on. Now.
So you wouldn't have a problem with your woman doing that though on the dance floor, just pulling her titties out and being like, whoa.
Shit happens. That's what he's saying. Shit happens.
Shit, you get drunk. You like, oh,
wait, first off,
I you want to get out there. I mean, a woman be disrespectful, showing another man her.
If you let them go out in the fucking club by if you let her go out in the club by damn self,
the vagina on Facebook showing the whole thing. The vagina, how you feel? That's embarrassing. That you don't want your woman showing her coochie to another everybody. That's his coochie.
Right. No, I don't agree with that.
That ain't his coochie.
I don't agree with that. You're right. It's not.
If I love another man, will show my coochie. I ain't gonna show mine.
That's women shit.
I seen black women show their coochie and their pussy and shit. Whatever you call it. I seen women send it to fake on book and shit. I don't care. I'm going to send it to this other guy. This man messing around with another woman like that. That's not right.
Don't show your coochie on the dance floor.
No,
that ain't his coochie.
My property.
That ain't his coochie. Your coochie is your coochie.
No, it's your man's too. You wouldn't know.
No, that fucking ain't.
If when you with a man, I ain't gonna show this. So if I want to give my coochie away, he won't know it. If I want to give it away, he won't know it. I'll tell him, that's right. I'm right.
That's right.
I ain't gonna give it away.
How can you say don't get caught?
Don't get caught.
I ain't gonna get
caught. Keep your mouth shut. Take it to the grave. That's right. You know what I'm saying? But now, once it becomes public, once I know, we got problems.
I see man sitting like that.
They didn't sit there. What?
They to another to me. Man said send that thing to me. On like I said on chat line, and so they dicks him out to me. I said,
do it make you feel some kind of way though?
It don't make me feel no kind of way because he sending the dick to me. That's why I never called me from. I see you send your coochie to him.
You like sent your coochie, Bobby.
I never send my coochie to no man. I ain't gonna never do that shit. Hell no. They got me. They gonna never broadcast me on Facebook. He goes, yeah, I got some on you right there. That's when they got some on you. I'm gonna show you. coochie right here you don't present to me, and I'll make sure that's you. I know how men say they will do some shit, the dirty stuff like that.
Yeah, they will. They sure will.
They send your ass in. That's extra hard.
As dirty as you women. I'm just letting y'all know.
I mean, your man show your things.
What is you doing?
I am trying to make sure.
So, well, you know what? But it like what
I'm showing my coochie on the internet.
Yo, D-R-C-K on the internet.
You say what?
It's on. I mean, people on chat line be sending their thing. Oh, come on, let's go on video. Oh, can you show me? First thing they say, can you show me your coochie?
That's the first thing they say to you.
That's what they say. Can you show me your pussy?
Wow. I mean, they at least say hi first, right?
No, they say hi, but they still come out and say, "Oh, baby, I want to see that." What you want to see that for? How big it is? Whatever.
Who the hell you be talking to, Bobby?
Don't tell that.
Bobby, we got this. We gonna get a whole nother line of men.
I got off for that because there was some damn facts on there.
Oh, you can't say the F word.
There was some facts on there.
You can't say that word.
I can't say facts.
No, they'll ding us.
Okay, it better say one.
You say gay.
It's too late
gay.
now.
Okay, gay.
It's too late
I'm
now.
sorry, y'all.
We done.
I didn't say that. But you know what's something? Like that man said, hey, it's a lot of haters out there.
Okay.
Speaking of that, we need some haters on Blunt Talk. So we recruiting haters.
Haters.
Because it seems that haters make
I'm trying
stuff
to say, we just trying to be on top.
Tim.
Yes, ma'am.
If a tree falls in the forest and no one hears it, does it make a sound?
Hell no. That's why I say if it don't get caught, if you because it's like this. You have to move. If you're in a relationship, you have to move with that other person in mind, regardless of what you're doing. Now, if you lose control of your life, right, then you need to lose that person as well. See, because when somebody is showing other people pictures of you and stuff like that, you're doing too much.
Sloppy.
Yeah.
You was sloppy.
You very sloppy. You slipped. I should not know. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we're in a committed relationship and we building some shit. I should not know. I'm not saying that it's okay on the male's part or the female's part.
So
but shit happens.
Let me ask you this then.
Sometimes
because like Omala was talking about, we all were talking about the age thing. Is there a certain age that men should not be in monogamous relationships because they're not ready for that? Corey Holcomb, I was watching Corey Holcomb today, and he said all men cheat, but I don't believe that. But I do think a lot of them do. So is there an age, like if you're a younger person and you're like a young man, maybe 23, 24, 25, should you expect that he's going to probably be cheating at some point? I mean,
it's a possibility. I'm going to say this. It's not an age. It's a discipline level. You know what I'm saying? It's a discipline level.
Does discipline come with age sometimes, though?
No, well, it don't.
Because I don't think most 20, it doesn't
have
to, but in the majority cases, if you're 23 years, your discipline sexually is possibly.
Okay, so here it is right here. Okay, so you got a 23-year-old man and a 24-year-old woman. You can flip those two ages any kind of way you want to, okay?
Okay.
Now, this is young people, right? If we all never say we go with each other and we fucking, does that mean that you my woman? They say no.
No.
They say no.
Right, I agree.
You see what I'm saying? So that should be an answer for, well, if I ain't your woman and we fucking, then I can fuck her too.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Correct.
And I ain't your woman either. And don't be thinking I'm your goddamn man. Because I ain't never made no commitment to you that I am that.
And see, sometimes
that's free pussy.
What you trying to say? But sometimes what he's saying is if you haven't made a commitment to the person, then there's no way that you could say that somebody is stepping out of the relationship because you don't have a relationship.
And these young people ain't making no commitments like that.
They're
saying that we are friends. They're saying that we're friends.
They sure is.
That's all they say. We friends.
Right. Until somebody get caught. Then it's called murder. You know what I'm saying? Or fighting or disruption. See, because getting back to the question though, it's about the discipline because I know undisciplined 50-year-olds.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying? So it's the discipline and it's where it's actually discipline over motivation. See now, but this is the issue. Now I will say, if you take a man and you put him in a room and he's in a committed relationship and he's a stand-up dude, and you literally find a way and you could just throw some pussy at him, right? He gonna take it. He gonna take it.
No,
right.
He gonna take it.
Right.
No, I'm trying. What he trying to say? If I was in another room with my man asked me, "Hey, baby, is you gonna throw your coochie to him?" What I'm gonna say? If you ain't so sophisticated with that man and love that man, and that man, you gonna throw it. Hey, I'm gonna throw it across the to him. He want it. I'm gonna give it to him. True.
I'm catching. Listen, all I'm saying is this. This is so what men have to build around themselves is men.
I see men like that.
This is why men hang with other men are in like situations like them, so that you can avoid situations because we are situational fuckers. I'm just saying.
Men are situational fuckers, okay? Lumala. Don't you think, because we've talked about this in the report, that you should have some type of discipline?
That is discipline.
That you, even if somebody come in the room and throw the pussy on a platter for you, should you be like,
look. Nobody is making no decision on whether or not they want to fuck that person even before they threw it on the damn platter. But once they throw it on the platter, guess what?
It's a problem.
I've been wanting this all the while, but I ain't never told nobody.
What's the point about it?
I
ain't gonna sit there.
I ain't never told nobody.
It's a lot of respect to throw it to him. I mean, if I really want to throw it towards them, shit, they better give me $1 million.
Oh well, shit. You know, look. Even
$1 million. Yeah, $1 million.
Especially if
you got the $1 million hot box over there,
I mean, you know, I ain't gonna lie.
If older women out here messing with younger dudes, you ain't gonna be controlling that.
Who? Ain't no young man gonna control me.
That's what. Well, he ain't trying to, cause he got another young woman on the other side.
Well, let's stop the old woman ball talk. You mean to tell me that a young man that's slinging young broke dick is not gonna control you? Stop lying. Stop lying.
I had one was trying to control me for real. I had one when I was.
How old was he?
He was in 44. And
no, baby, that's not the same.
It's not the same.
No, that's not the same.
He talking about
that nigga's a retired track star. I'm talking about I'm talking about a young
25
broke motherfucker that ain't got nothing to lose. It's wintertime. I'm gonna tell you when the best fucking happen. Wintertime when I ain't got no place to go. And I'm 20, I'm in my 20s, I'm fucking the shit out of you.
Too bad.
You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got nowhere to go and I'm hungry.
Okay.
And I'm gonna control.
Okay, what you trying to say is a 25-year-old dude step up to the plate and they want to sit there and control when it comes to my house and think he's gonna lay in my bed. He ain't got no money. Shoot. He got me left. Ain't no one care. He was slimming his whatever kind of dick you got. They got too many 25 got private.
Probably gonna turn your ass out. Stop.
Sure. Ain't no 25.
Like a spinning wheel, like a spinning top.
He ain't gonna turn me out.
Turn it out.
I don't take no young dude to turn me out. I'm no experienced with a 25-year-old dude.
Y'all talking all at once, please.
Okay, a 25-year-old dude. Turn somebody out. You think he gonna turn me out? I'm gonna give him come take and talk about it. Oh, it's that 25-year-old. That's where she is. I turned her out. You got me and go out there and tell all the friends you can get that man.
You gonna walk
10
miles?
You gonna get that? No, I don't know. We ain't got no money. He can't get no. I ain't gonna walk 10 miles looking at that nigga for real.
You gonna walk 10 miles looking for that nigga?
This older man just some they good. But these older men is better than some good experience. What's being these younger guys is they trying to get experience. They trying to get experience for real.
So you saying older men have more experience, so the sex is better?
Because these young dudes, they aren't trying to get on that.
It's good.
It was 25-year-old.
It's good. But that ain't like it. Listen, I was a young man once. Right? Yeah, I was young.
I was a young woman.
Ain't nothing like young sex. I'm trying to tell you, it's nothing like it. All the experience in the world cannot compete with a young, strong back. And don't have no place, and the only thing that's keeping him alive is his ability to lay it down.
You're right.
I mean, it happens.
A woman gotta be
down and talk to you about it.
If I was in my 20s and I was with you, you would have got up and not only would I hit it and laid in your bed, you would have walked to the store and got me some goddamn pistachio. Let's go get me some pistachio.
I ain't that weak. I'm not.
I want the one. I want the pink pistachio.
It gotta be in state of what? It gotta be in the state of control of the mind. Control of the mind. Control. It's a mind control for real.
Okay.
For real.
Okay.
It's a mind control. Ain't a man control this mind.
Okay.
Shit.
Told
what
you.
they got.
Okay.
They always talk about.
I mean, I went to the day and throw the coochie.
Who you throw the coochie on? Who you throw the coochie on?
I went to my husband's house and shit. I said, where's the young? I got a young girl down the street. Go get her. That's what he said. I got a young girl down the street. Go get her. Go get the young girl. You want her? He goes, yo, shoot. I said, she better than me, whatever. Because we ain't had sex in a long time. You want to have some competition today? It's your birthday, whatever, yesterday. It's your birthday, you want to have some competition? You have some competition. Go get the young girl. Where the young girl at? This young girl supposed to have all this pussy and all this. Shoot. Oh, shit.
Go ahead, folks.
And then the competition, I said, I'm a competition right here. Because, baby, I ain't had you in a long time. And you know how it is. Why you keep coming back? If it wasn't good in the relationship and stuff. But I mean, it ain't all about
Bobby
sex,
said
really.
she turning them out.
See, I ain't trying to sit there and waste my for real. I ain't trying to waste nothing. Time is too short to be sitting out wasting it.
Yeah, time is short.
So I need to get mine.
And so why we worrying about if time is that damn short?
If time is too short.
Why are we concerned about what another motherfucker doing with their self? With themselves.
You know why? Because it's
with themselves.
Okay, with their self. Self-control. Okay, self-control is controlling yourself. And when you really love somebody, I mean, you don't want to get out there and throw it to everybody. Look, I mean, you talking about these 25-year-olds turning us out, and they ain't gonna turn me out. It might turn the other girls out. Shit, not
I
this
need a
one.
25-year-old
I'm gonna be better.
I'm gonna
give me some. Give me some.
So I got this. Okay, what about Woo?
Oh, I like the Woo. Woo can't turn me out.
She likes the
I'm gonna keep Woo. I'm gonna keep Woo. Shit.
Look, why people always say, you know, when people make a fool of themselves, and it may be your man or your woman or something like that, and they say, well, you know, look, shit, that ain't about me. That's about him, or that's about her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if we build that kind of mindset, then so if you do see the motherfucking titty in the motherfucking club, it shouldn't. That's about her. It's not about you. You see what I'm saying?
But do you want to be with somebody like that? That's what I said. Okay, and let's bring this back in. We're gonna bring this back in to something I wanted to discuss, because I think we hit on last week, and this is what we're supposed to talk about. Right. What is a wife material?
Ooh, what is
wife material? Is that wife material? A woman that's going out to the club and popping her titty out, or do you say
that's
her over there? That's her over there. So I don't care.
Look.
What's wife material? Is that wife material?
She may just be a motherfucker you fucking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't married, right?
So is that wife material?
Y'all ain't married, all y'all?
No. Is that wife material?
No, I don't think it's.
She may not be wife material, but she may be fun to be with.
Okay, so this is the thing. Let me say this. If you are out here as a man looking for a wife,
a lot of people want.
That's why I said if motherfucker. If you one of them motherfuckers.
Go ahead.
That's looking for a wife. What is wife material? Hudson.
Wife material.
Wife material.
Wife material.
Okay, wife material.
Hold on. We can't talk over each other. Hot Tim, you go.
I want a woman.
Hot Tim's going.
I want somebody that is a woman that has a sense of appropriateness, that knows her role and allows me to operate fully in my role. One of the issues that I've run into, especially in America, is women who think they know about men more than men, supposedly. I don't like that shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You don't know shit about me. I don't tell you how to dush. Don't tell me how to be a man. Mm-hmm. All right? You understand what I'm saying? You don't know. Shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. And when a man situation pops up, knowing how to deal with that. When a man situation pops up, I'm in command. Shut the fuck up. Move to the rear. That's all I'm saying. And y'all call it sexist. You call it what you. It's real men situations here where I need a real woman that when you receive the word, you hear the word, and you do like I was the pastor at your church, because some women out here, they got all that shit, but they are not good. They are not good wife material. You know why? Because the man in their life is Jesus, their pastor, and then it's you.
True.
I need a woman that's putting me first.
What's wife material, Lumala?
I don't know what's wife material, but what I do know is this here.
It's not wife material.
And I agree with everything that he said, but I'm just gonna say, look, wife material for me is like, I ain't trying to find you in no club and make you my wife.
Okay.
I ain't trying to do that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? You know, we gonna have to kind of like meet, you know, in front of the motherfucking schoolyard, on the schoolyard,
At the grocery store.
at the grocery store, or some other
at the Marcus
place,
Garvey event.
at the Marcus Garvey event. You know,
a culture stabilizing event.
Yeah.
A woman that's cultured.
Yeah, culture. You know, culture is very, very important to me.
Culture without a loose pussy, because there's a lot of loose pussy cultured women.
Yeah. But we can control some of that loose pussy as long as you culture. You see what I'm saying? We can control. We got a small community. Look. We can control that because you just said it. When my mouth open, you know, you fall to the rear, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know, you fall to the rear. That's stand behind me for right now. You know what I'm saying? Or stand on my left side or my right side. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whatever side you want to stay on. But remember that I'm the man and I'm controlling this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So, Bobby, what makes a good husband?
That's a good question.
Speak to the mic.
When he makes a good husband, when you out there, you know, he doing the right thing for the family, taking care of the family and you, and staying away out the bars and stuff, and staying away from a lot of gambling and all that. That make a good husband when you know, when he's staying at home, he coming home on time and taking care of his family, you know, coming home on time, taking care of his family and everything. That's what you make a good husband. When your husband come home, he's being honest to you and everything. That's what some men don't do it. You know, like I said, the understanding with mine, I was married, and I know that my husband said he didn't do me wrong yesterday when I talked to him. But, you know, like I was saying, he said, you with this person, you with that person, come on, lie on me. Did you prove it? Did you prove it I was that person? I was trying to be a housewife. That's all I was trying to be. I stayed at home in the kitchen, I cooked and everything. I was being honest to you. But you didn't take what I'm supposed to do. You can sit there and listen to your friends or whoever, but you never caught me with nobody. That was the point about it. That's what I told him yesterday. And I'm still married. I'm gonna lie, I'm still married. And he trying to get back with me. I don't know. Until you know you doing the right thing.
Okay, then so Diddy, but y'all ain't together. So apparently somebody did the wrong thing somewhere.
Okay, we're not together.
So, but
you know,
I mean, y'all might be able to work it out though.
You know, he trying to work it out with me, but I don't know. I mean, he stays on the road out there.
He ain't ready to be his wife no more.
Who?
You ready?
I'm gonna get Bobby a 25-year-old.
Yeah. She want woo. You want woo, Bobby?
You want woo, woo.
Woo is my stepson.
What?
Woo.
Oh my God. He about 25?
No,
yes.
He's about 25.
Yeah, girl.
How old is he?
About 23.
He's young.
What that Teddy Pendergrass record said? Woo.
Want you woo.
That ain't Teddy Pendergrass.
That's Teddy.
That ain't Teddy.
Okay, whoever it is.
But I got you.
Well, I agree with Bobby about a good husband, and you know, I think that the family comes first, and you put the family first, and you are a provider and a protector. And for me, I like somebody to be not just a provider and a protector of the family first, but also our community or tribe. You know what?
What about his purpose? See, because now this is one of the things I noticed. Whenever I put those things first, family, her first, the love and the relationship kind of drift. Yeah. Women, I'm just wondering. I'm just asking: Do women want men focused on the family and them, or do they want them focused on their purpose?
They can do both things.
You can. I mean, you get focus require. No, you can't. You can't.
You can be a provider and a protector and focus on your purpose.
Most of the times, the providing and protecting requires you to be focused on something, and oftentimes that shit is outside the family.
But sometimes you have to do both things. You can still you can be a protector and a provider and still have a purpose at the same fucking time. You can't do that shit at the same time.
Oftentimes being able to protect and provide comes from you being on purpose.
Okay, then that means that it's going at the same time.
Well, so if I'm focused
now you're contradicting.
No, I'm not. No, you just not listening. Fiction. You're not listening. Once again, you're just talking. You ain't listening. You talking because you got lips.
I think that women in America, man, you know, and I ain't talking about all women. I'm just talking about black women. That, you know, I'm agreeing with this boy Kevin Samuel in a way because you know, y'all do a lot of talking, but you know, you only backing stuff up for a short period of time. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, you're only backing yourself up for a short period of time. You know, when you talk about you want a man who focus on this and focusing on that and focusing on that, you know, well, if he focuses on all that shit that you want, then what you gonna be doing?
Well, you're going to be doing your part as a woman. I would hope so.
What you gonna be doing?
That ain't going on.
It ain't going. You're right. It ain't going on like that.
Is that what's manifesting in your life? Is that what is being?
No, that's what that. Actually, we can look at the goddamn community and see that shit is what it is. Look. Look at it. Read it.
For matter of fact, I don't give a damn what woman that you get out there on them streets, whether she's a good woman, a street woman, or whatever, where you found in a club, where you found at the horse racing, you know, with the horse races or whatever.
The horse races.
You know, wherever you found her.
Oh shit!
I hope you ain't find her in the stables, nigga.
I hope she ain't gambling at the horse races.
You might have found her in the stable. You know what I'm saying? You know, and maybe that might be one of the good ones that you done cleaned up and know how to treat a man now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, what about this scenario real quick? What if your significant other is neglecting you? Is that a reason to cheat? If, for example, if you guys aren't having sex anymore, she's not friendly, she's gained a lot of weight, she's not keeping herself up physically, is that a reason for a man to leave or step out on his marriage?
Yeah.
That may be. It may be. Because if a woman is not noticing herself changing, well, what the fuck the man supposed to do? He ain't meet her like that. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? He didn't fall in love with all of that. You know what I'm saying?
All of that. Girl, you got some extra. It's some extra in our relationship.
He didn't fall in love with all that when he first met you.
You got some men that love big women for real.
They do. But
they usually get with big women at the beginning.
I mean, a woman can change in different ways. I mean, being a woman, you know.
If you start out small and then she end up big, that's a problem.
He don't want her no more.
That's a problem for her.
It's a problem for him too.
No, it ain't. It ain't a problem for him because he already know what direction he going into. And it ain't with your motherfucking ass.
I'm gonna tell you my dad. My dad dead and gone now, but you know my dad was 68 when he passed. But you know what he said?
What'd he say?
Oh, shit. Your mom was skinny.
Speak up to the
He said your mom was skinny when I met her. But I told your mom, I ain't gonna leave her. Just put a little meat on her because he like big women. He don't like no little women. He said, I don't like no real little women. He said, I said, what you said? See, they don't know what I seen with a man. Some man see a whole lot in some women.
Okay, so what if a man start out?
They got people in my family like big women. You see what I'm saying? You know, but look, they get them from the beginning.
They'll be big
Right.
if you get it. Or there's
one thing about a man.
There's a propensity for bigness there.
One thing about a man know what the fuck he want.
That's right.
And he go get it. Now, you go to changing, he'll go get somebody else that was just like your motherfucking ass in the next beginning.
So what about if you go into the relationship as a woman and she meets you and you got a strong ass dick, and then all of a sudden that motherfucker goes back? Does that mean that she should be like, well, I'm out of here because you ain't got the dick you had when I met you?
Now that is because what you asking us is our opinion. Now, whether we say whether we say it's right or wrong. Now, she has that same option. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. She has that same option. It's not like it was. This is not what I signed up for, right?
Right.
So till death do us part, that don't mean shit, do it?
That don't mean
a motherfucker.
Well, no. Something died.
If something died, you need to make sure that you can go to the motherfucking doctor or whoever you're going to get that shit fixed.
You better put two popsicle sticks on the side of that motherfucker.
If it can't get fixed, then you need to be honest with, look, babe, you can go ahead on and go because this shit can't be fixed.
See, and we're living in a totally different world. Death do us part means something a little bit different now. You know what I'm saying? There was a death. You know what I'm saying? You gained weight. You died. Something died. My dick don't work no more. Something died. It's gone. Death. Now we got the part. You need to find something. I need to find something. See, because like I said,
you need to find look. If my dick's not working, then you need to go find motherfucker.
No, it got some.
Hold on, let me finish.
If my dick's not working, then and you need that shit, then you need to go find you a dick that's working. Now, if my
leave my money though.
If my dick is working,
leave my money.
Then if something happens, then you can go find a motherfucker that's paralyzed if you don't want to fuck no more. You know what I'm saying? From the waist on down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He said if you don't want to have sex no more. Right. You go find a motherfucker that's paralyzed from the waist down.
Waist down.
Yeah.
I mean, what you trying to say? They got things up there.
One thing about men know bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
If my man thing quit working, you know what I do?
What?
They got things in the store you can buy in the store. On the campus, we call them you go to the store, you go to the store and buy your damn thing. It ain't working. If you think that you love that person so well, I ain't gonna watch. If I love my man, so I'm gonna keep his damn dick down or what?
That's Bobby. That's love right there. Bobby said she don't care. They gonna make it. She gonna go buy her a ding-a-ling.
Buy me to buy something because I ain't gonna sit there going to go man, different man. You don't know what they got. Or what they can, they gonna tell you.
Well,
it's gonna work. It's gonna work.
And your ass done got.
If
you can't find the love for your ass because you done got all motherfucking humongous, then
you done change, causing a change in him. You know what I'm saying?
It don't work that way with a man.
What I was supposed to enjoy it now? You know.
You can still work some kind of you put the leg up or whatever.
But you might not be lift your leg no more.
But you can lift your leg. I mean, it's a way of doing it. Come on.
Okay,
tell him.
Come on.
But listen. I'm trying to have sex. I'm not trying to solve a Rubik's Cube.
Okay, man. What I'm for? I mean, if you really in a relationship with a man, you really love a man.
Look, if you really love a motherfucker, don't let your fucking self.
It ain't about what you is, what you not is. It ain't all about sex and all. It's about the love that you got in your heart. You care for a man, for real.
Listen, and that's part of the problem because
I ain't talking about the woman. I don't care how big. I don't care how big. If I get big, man, you don't want me for what I am. But don't let the door hit you. Because I don't care, because you don't love me for what I am.
You'll be by your
I sure will. I sure will. Because I don't care. Because when God made one man, he made a whole lot of them.
Okay, Bobby.
He made a whole lot of them.
You need to go find that.
Bobby said he made one man. He made a whole lot of them.
You know what?
He made a whole lot.
He made a lot more women, though. You know what I'm saying? Made a whole lot.
He told them, but he made a whole lot of pictures.
But you have to realize. It ain't as many of us as you
think.
I
had one was broke down. Look, Vita came over there. Vita know what's going on. But yeah, I had one that broke down. It wasn't about his money, whatever. It's gonna survive for me, not survive for me. It ain't all about your sex drive. It's about what I'm doing from my heart. Look, I'm doing it from my heart, not the.
If your ass ain't feeling good, fine.
So I'm gonna feel
The
good.
motherfucker called me when you.
It's a way. It's a way. It's always a way. It's always a
You know
will.
what I'm saying?
It's always a will. It's always a will. I don't feel good. I make myself feel good, but I'm gonna go out there. I ain't gonna go out there and fuck because I don't know what that man got. What he can. Shit.
Shit, I don't give a damn about all that.
I never caught nothing. I hope I never could caught nothing.
Well, I mean, okay, so we know. Let's bring. God damn.
We just talking about. Look, we just talking about life.
So you shouldn't let yourself go.
Yeah,
neither party.
I agree.
You shouldn't let yourself go.
And we should have those conversations to where it's like when changes start happening, we are in the change. Right. We understand. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times with some of these relationships, there is no communication. We're not talking, and it's in a sense we're together for useful purposes. We got utilitarian relationships. What you can do for me, what I can do for you. Right. When you're not able to produce, right? We have a problem unless me and you have a deeper bond. And a lot of relationships, they don't have that. They don't have that no more. We talk this fantasy deep love shit. What does that mean? What does it mean? Right. That I really, really love him. What are you getting from it? You know what I'm saying? Is it bringing some type of value to your life?
All you're doing is being nice, fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Not really. No.
Shit. All you doing is being nice.
God give you
my food.
God give you a reason for everything for real. That man upstairs know who he'll send you a soulmate or whatever. He send you a soulmate. He'll know who your soulmate is. He send you a soulmate.
What is that? But see now that's part of the problem. Listen. There is not. Hold on. There is not enough men.
You know who your soulmate is.
There is not enough men for every woman to have a soulmate. So God got some single bitches out here floating around. Is that what you're saying?
He got some single bitches out there. Damn
right.
God.
And I'm gonna give you.
It is. He got some. He got some single. Some people don't. Like I said, some people don't believe in God. But this one do.
But I'm just
gonna change me.
If there's more women than men, either that means that women have to share men.
Right.
Or God is just cruel. I just put someone out here that won't men.
Some women do be true to their man.
But he's saying that there's more women than, especially in the black community.
Right. Look. And they got some badass 55, 60-year-old women out here.
They are too.
You know, so you got to be careful of how your ass looking. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck you gotta be careful of. They got some badass women out here that keep themselves, you know, like figure Kareem and whatever you want to call it.
We ain't talking about that man looking strong. We talking about that feminine, nice, womanly goddess type shit.
Yeah. Shit, you know, so you can't just let your fucking self just go just because you can go.
What am I trying to say that? I mean, you got a man, if you got a real man, I'm talking about these real men. I'm talking about
shit. We talking about real men.
I'm talking about this. No, you talking about
I'm talking about what the hell you talking about?
No, you talking about you want to argue about this. I mean, let me tell you one thing about it. I mean, a man gonna be a man. A man gonna be a man. A man not gonna be a man. He ain't gonna be a man to step to his wife, right? Or tell him to somebody wrong. That's wrong.
But hold on, it's different now. It's different now because
it's probably different. I ain't never seen it. It's different now because it's more going on. It's so much disease going on too.
Now, there's a lot of disease going on, but then also there's a lot of police going on too. See, because now what you're talking about is a man stepping up in a relationship, right? And I put my foot down. You know what they call that nowadays? Call it abuse, domestic violence, which means that you can lose everything. Yo, man, all it takes is one phone call, one accusation. That's it. So when I stand up and I be a man, this is why I said when it's a man situation, woman need to step to the back. Soon as she start talking, I know that's not the one. It's not the one because she one of those that will step up in the situation thinking she could do more than she really could do, get hit. And then next thing you know, it's all about her.
It's been all about us like
that too. You ain't do nothing for me.
Man.
I ain't talking about me.
It's a reason.
You a pussy ass.
See, no, hold on now. First off,
I
don't need. It's hard enough for me in this world that I don't need women going out starting no shit for me. Right. If I tell you to fall back and you start running your goddamn mouth, we got a problem.
Right.
That means that you want to be the man.
Right. Sure. Goddamn right.
Right. So now listen. So we got women nowadays talking about they want a real man, but they don't want a real man because a real man comes with consequences. There's consequences on this manhood shit. See, this is what a lot of women don't understand. Like women, like y'all need to be for us and
but
shit.
You know what?
Well,
hold on. Go ahead.
There is a consequence to being a man. There's a consequence to being a leader. Do you know why in traditional societies leaders are fed first and they do a lot of shit? You know why they do it first?
Why?
Because if a battle comes or a survival situation comes, nigga, you better be the first one there.
Right.
You are being primed and being fed so that you could be healthy, so that you could defend the tribe and the family. That's what it's about.
Okay, it's about survival.
Ain't about no woman stepping up for no man. Ain't no woman.
I'm talking about survival.
Ain't no man.
He talking about survival.
Step up for him.
You don't think we over here surviving?
Yeah, we are. We're not really over surviving.
We can have a situation pop off right out here, right now. And because of how I present myself to the community, can't shit happen to y'all unless that shit happened to me first.
Because you sit there, you put the opportunity of stepping in. If we get into it with somebody and you come along and you the man, and you sit there, and it's two women out there fighting and the police coming, or a man out there fighting, and you step into your work and telling that woman, hey, I'm the man.
Say that again.
You said you gonna step and say you the man. I mean, we out there fighting.
Is she a woman that belongs to my family and my tribe?
I don't know.
See, because if it's a stranger, now I can keep on walking. Now I know that Navita don't like that shit. But now if she in my tribe,
I understand why though.
Right. If she in my tribe, and I'd be like, yo, you need to stand down. I got this. Boom. Shut up. See, we constantly talk about how we want men in our community, but men have been penalized for being goddamn men. And we got to argue with y'all about what a man is. Y'all think it's about us fighting all the goddamn. No, every time I fight, there's a risk that I could die. Every time I've been in a motherfucking fight, there's a risk that I could die. And I don't want to put myself or be around motherfuckers that are going to put me in a situation where I have to put my life on the line. Especially now because these young motherfuckers don't give a fuck about life.
They sure don't. They ain't fighting nobody.
So that means, see, because people don't understand. It's like this. Once you turn it on, you can't turn that shit off.
Right.
See, because it's like this. If my life is on the line, look, and I'm going to tell you this. If I get in a situation because somebody put me in a fucked up situation and I'm able to survive that shit, you know what I'm going to do?
What?
If I have to kill a motherfucker and I know I'm going to jail, I'm going to kill the motherfucker that put me in that situation.
Oh, shit.
What are you supposed to? Shit.
That's man shit. I asked you to stop. I told you to stop. You kept running your goddamn mouth. So why I got the fury after I laid this motherfucker down, you got to lay down with him too. Because now I'm going to jail any motherfucking way.
Okay.
See, we don't want to get with man and leadership. There's real life consequences that a lot of women do not understand.
Right. You're right. Because a lot of women just don't understand when to shut the hell up. And let the man.
I mean, it's a lot of them that try to be the man. It's a lot of them trying to be a man. I understand that. It's a lot of them trying to be a man. Cause I seen a whole lot of them trying to be a man.
Well,
you see a lot of women growing with women. Shit. Hell. Trying to be a man. Trying to be the man too.
You still ain't stronger than the damn man.
Sure. I know I don't know if you're trying to be a man. I'm trying to be a woman.
Okay.
Not a man.
Shut the hell up.
Shit.
That's what you say. Women need to shut up.
Bobby. Not you shut the hell up. But that's what you got to do.
I'm gonna tell for my rights. I'm not the man. I'm not the man. Be the boss. Hey, baby, there you go.
Yeah.
Be the boss. There you at.
Right.
There you at.
Right. You know how to be a woman.
Shit, I know how to be. Baby, come on, baby. That man talking stuff to me.
Because you know what?
My man be the boss.
Because you know what? One thing about a man, a man ain't gonna tell you how to be a woman.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
So
that's right.
That ain't none of my business.
So women, we gotta make sure that we let our men be men and men let our women be women. Now, we had a discussion last week.
You gonna post a thing
about y'all crazy today. About
we just having fun.
This
just thinking about the stuff that
so Bobby was supposed to be. And we was gonna do Fire and Desire.
I ain't get no money. Without no money, ain't no song.
We ain't get no money.
Bobby, we ain't sing without no money. I'm the manager.
Okay, we sing.
Bobby's gonna sing a little bit But she had a song, but we ain't gonna do Fire Desire.
Bobby,
She
you
wanted to
singing
sing
outside the
just a little bit, just a little
I
bit.
ain't supposed to sing outside the contract.
You're gonna be understanding. You said you want to do that. You want to do that one?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna put it on for you.
That's messed up.
Y'all gotta throw us some money.
Okay, and we're gonna
Yeah,
next
sing
week
the song.
we'll be ready, and then we'll put our money up. Y'all can start paying some money to hear the singing with Bobby and Hatim next week, because that's worth paying for. But here's the song you wanted to sing.
See
Shit, you're gonna have to
my kid.
you know what I'm saying? Here, you want it? So we're coming to the end. You gotta come up to the microphone, Bobby. So this is Escape. Y'all know the song. Hopefully we don't get dinged for this one, but we're gonna try to work it out. That's why I do it at the end. I needed you is understanding. Okay. Go on, Bobby.
What I need from you is understanding. There's 1, 2, 3. Understanding is what I need. You don't know me. It's not the way it should be. No, you should listen to me. I try so very hard to keep our love alive, but you don't want to leave me half.
Okay, here we go.
I try so very hard
Come on, Hatim.
to keep our love alive, but you don't want to leave me halfway. You understand? There's no way that we can work it out. I don't need
Come on, Bobby.
I want to be with you. What I need from you is understanding. Okay.
You're gonna get
It's
bad
okay.
today.
What I need from you is understanding. 1, 2, 3. Understanding is what I need.
Okay, so we're gonna.
All right, now that's the end of that.
That's the end. All right, Bobby.
She ain't done.
We're about to end the show. Anybody got? Okay, thanks, Bobby. We're gonna have Bobby on the fishing show, everybody. Okay,
Before we end tonight, now look, make sure y'all go on stage or online, however y'all do that, and go to GNJ.Media support and donate any amount of money that you want to, because these things constantly cost.
Right, and when we do a lot of things with young folks in the community, so it's not like it's just gonna be just to our personal needs. And y'all help support a lot of the things that we do with young folks.
Yeah.
All right.
We had
Tell y'all friends.
We had to cancel our Tampa trip last week because we didn't have enough.
And tell y'all friends to tune in with us and tell them that we need donations too.
Especially if y'all want the song. You want to see Fire and Desire, me and Bobby. See, because that take time. We got to practice. We need to get the studio and we need to practice.
Okay. So, anything else?
So we love y'all. We thank y'all for coming on tonight with us. Send your donations in to where again?
$.
If you got a heart.
$, capital G, capital N, capital J, capital M, lowercase EDIA is the Cash App. That's $ GNJ.Media on the Cash App.
Where we gonna send the money to?
$.
$G, capital G, capital N, capital J, capital MEDIA.
So thanks everybody for joining us.
Oh yeah. Okay. For Navita now to really support the show, go to Navita.
We always really supporting it.
Yeah, all really support.
Yeah, it's all really supporting it. But let me say this: This fund go directly because Blood Talk is Navita's. So I'm going to put Navita.GNJ.Media.
And that's another way you can donate, and that'll be shows that it comes from the Blunt Talk Show.
Okay, y'all.
So,
Y'all
y'all
got
$5,
that.
$1, $2, $3.
No.
$10, $20, $40, $50. Whatever you can give, we appreciate it. I will appreciate it. Because we need to re-up our funding.
We ain't doing no $1. We ain't doing no $1. You know, that's 4 quarters.
Okay. Well, I know everybody got 4 quarters, but
no, we ain't doing that. You're going to get a couple of dollars together at the end of the week or whatever you're going to do to be real serious about what you're doing.
You got
Tariq Nasheed weighs in what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, over $1 million for the Hidden History Museum.
Stop playing.
He reached his goal and he got over $1 million.
I was riding with a guy on the bicycle and he said he made a donation to it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're trying to do the same thing. You know, if you got $1 million that you want to send it. If you got 500,000, send it. If you got 250,000, send it. And the rest of y'all send what y'all can.
Show some love. I think it's a heart.
Man.
Like this.
Like this.
I got it
like this.
Look. See my thumb?
I got it right.
It's like this, y'all. Jesus. It's like this. It's like this. I don't know what the hell Bobby
that's the rock.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all. Thanks for joining us. See you next week. Same black time.
Same black channel. Blunt.
Yeah, we know the shit be blunt up in here. What is this right here? I can't see what that is.
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey. See some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. And make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, and let's build together.